I'm making you a sweet potato with marshmallow. So hang on. Hold that thought. What's good, America? Or wherever we're at. We're gonna have headphones in. Are you cleaning up to watch TV or something? Okay, hang on. Cause I'm gonna. What bowl am I about to use for you? Here. Do you want like a circle bowl? Or you want your square bowls for your sweet potato? Circle bowl. I'll give you a green one. Yeah. Let me do a green one. We just gonna see who actually joined. This is like really random. It's not a time. I go live. Squares and not triangles. Triangles? No, I'm giving you a circle bowl. Oh, you're so special. Michelle. Okay, not on the live, baby. No, you're fine. You're fine. I just don't want your face all up on there. No, it's okay. It's okay. You're gonna run away. Okay, no, this is soft. This is that fall off the bone kind of soft. I got it. I like that. I like it like that. She working that. Well, what's this? What's this talking that? Toki. My favorite is best friend. I like that song. Toki. What's good? Eat the turkey. Eat the turkey. But the turkey's running away. Marsh. What we gonna do? We tried to catch it, but that didn't work. We tried to chase it, but that didn't work. I'm gonna give you. But he just. This is fall off the bone type of. You just peel a potato like that. Yeah, like an orange. Like an orange. You are so funny. It's so rich. It's so rich. The sweet potato is so rich. No, me. It's steaming. It's fall off the bone like that one guy. Like that one guy. You know. Oh no, I was telling the chat. What's good? The guy who be making them barbecues and they fall off the bone or whatever. What's good? Welcome to the live. But what about the barbecue? Oh, we don't do no spammy people in here. What's good? Remember, we be respectful. I don't got time for that. It's Sunday, y'all. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna be working on a reef, and I'm gonna show you the rug I finished. Yeah, but if you go to sleep, Mom will wake you up. What? Go to sleep? Who gonna wake you up? Look at that. It just fell off the potato. Pizza. Bro, chilling. Why say bro chilling? I'm just saying. So what you saying? You know I'm the man. Now I gotta get this into the oven. No, I need to get this into your bowl. Woo! So where's gonna be my Oreo? No Oreos right now. I just made you a sweet potato. I'm gonna put some marshmallow in it. But I need. Hold on, my fingers are sticky now. What? What's the problem, sweetie? You always making me laugh. Do you see the steam? Stanley Steamer, get your home cleaner. Bro, let's not spam the chat. All right, I'm gonna get you your small fork. And we're gonna squish this up. Hello. It is good. This is not the normal time I go live, so this is an heirloom. What's good? I had a market yesterday in a snowstorm, and it actually went pretty good. So if you're following this channel, I'm a fiber artist and I'm a yoga instructor. I'm making a little sweet potato thing for my son. I'm gonna mix it up. I like to put it in the air fryer and I like mash the sweet potato. So it's like a fresh potato. Put it in there. The skin is so easy to peel off after it cook up in there. Then I like to add a little nutmeg. And I'll add cinnamon. And since we're festive today, oop, that was I'm gonna mix all of that together. I'm gonna add like 2 I'm sorry, marshmallows in there. You liked? Thanks. We gotta wait for it to cool down. So let's eat this in here. Or I'll let you know when it's cooled down. You should pause your show once you get to watching stuff and all of that. Oops.
Well, we gotta find our show.
Well, I want you to sit at the table. This is a little too messy to eat at the couch for you to watch TV.
It's always not messy. Too messy.
Nanas?
You know why?
No, so you don't want no marshmallow?
I want a marshmallow.
Okay. You want me to break them up for you? So I can put them in your bowl?
Yeah, and also this,
Yes, I'm gonna give you 2 of
one
them.
like that one, like you break it up.
You want me to break both of them? Just like that? Okay, so I can spread them out for you. I gotcha. This is like a natural sweet potato casserole. I made one like the evening of Thanksgiving, but I have so many potatoes. We went grocery shopping and Bear put 1 sweet potato in here, so I'm gonna cook. I cooked it. And I put the marshmallows in there for him. So let's let this cool down.
And I'm gonna stay here for
No, you don't got to stay there forever. Forever and ever. Put that's Mama's yoga stuff. You got to put that back. We're not playing with it right now. You want the TV on? What? Huh? All right, I'm gonna turn that off for you.
Just to make me happy.
Yeah, please. Here, get your water. Get the water. Let me throw this napkin away. It's late for the Dunkin'. What's good, everybody? I need to put the door stuff back in. Who got snow? Yes, marshmallows. I really am the parent that just tries to give my kid fruits and vegetables, so as snacks. And it's going on 4 years, just going in the fridge and just picking out a cucumber, some carrots. It's about the choices, the selection you have. We in the craft room now. Let me get you some headphones. Headbanger. This the min now. Watch out there now. Hello. Y'all can hear me now. Get your freak on. Get your freak on. You need some chapstick or something? I feel like I do. No.
Nope. And
I need some.
I'm still upset.
You're still upset?
Yeah.
Why are you upset? You about to get tea.
What's up for you? We said no.
Okay, we're going to have them later. I made you a nice, healthy snack. Here. You don't want the marshmallows either? You do, or you sound in the sun? Okay, we don't have to watch TV if we're gonna have an attitude. You do? Okay, let's take a deep breath. Hey, it's too early. Or miss you both here. Understand? You will have. Okay. Okay. Drink some water, love.
I don't want it.
You don't want it now?
I do.
Okay, hang on.
I
There. Here, baby. Can you put these on? Okay. What's good? Shawty low. Hey man, if I put your comic public, everyone would know you should be on the registry. My way. What a very inappropriate comment. That's weird. Okay, so check this out. Um, if you are new here, we go live Monday through Friday, like 8 a.m. to like 10 a.m., maybe 9:30 a.m. And I'm Central Time, so right now it's like 12:30. Um, I'm going live because it's been a few days. When it's vacation, I like to spend the days with my son, my family, right? So I had a small business Saturday in a snowstorm. That was crazy. So I appreciate y'all that showed out. It was crazy getting home. It was like so much snow getting home because I took the freeway. Why are people going like over 40 on the freeway during a snowstorm? Like if you're in an area, you live in an area that gets snow. Why are you going more than 40 miles per hour during a snowstorm? Like it was like almost a snow emergency. I believe like there was like one police department, they said they responded to over like 20, 40 calls for self-inflicted um emergencies, injuries. I don't know how to explain it. Like, when you accidentally spin out, that shit sucks. But like, if you don't have to be out, I know you don't gotta be out. But I do appreciate the local people. We had a lot of people that were walking in. Cause that's just how it is in Wisconsin. I appreciate like, it don't matter what it's like outside. People gonna get out. So I actually had a good market. I was like, man, I was praying. So that's why I really appreciate those near and far that support my businesses. If you're new here, I'm a yoga teacher. I do like online stuff and I do like in-person events and I teach at studios. And I travel. I travel a lot for stuff, the work that I do. And then I also travel for markets. We have a location in Mequon, Wisconsin. So if you like I want to go take like a yoga class with you or something like that, go follow my yoga page, Ashlee's Crazy Yoga. And it's Ashley spelled like my name. Please don't spell it with no Y. I'm being funny. Please don't spell it with no Y. Ashlee. And you can find that on FB and IG. And then that's where I'm posting all of like the events and things like that for yoga. If you want to follow and keep up with my crafting, you're on the right page right here. I share yoga stuff on here too. We'll do like yoga videos and classes and things like that. But we also have a FB and an IG for my craft stuff, which is confidential goods. So if you are interested in the rugs I make, I make a lot of fucking cool art, bro. So I'm like, you are on the right page for the heat. I told the chat. So like if you've been coming here weekly, daily, however it is, because I be on here pretty consistent. I manage about 11 platforms. Um, I told the chat, I'm only producing heat all 2025. It's only heat. So if you're ready for the heat, you know who to shop with. You can go to my website, confidentialgoods.com. Check out what we got. We have today is the last day to get 10% off my rugs. Go check out my rugs. Tomorrow in December, I do my sales for the whole month. So for December, all of my denim is going to be 10% off. You want some denim jeans? You want some hand painted jeans? You want some embroidered jeans? You want to see some of my bleach art? Go shop my jeans. My jeans will be 10% off next month. All of next month. Cuz I don't play this game that these big box stores are playing in y'all faces. Respectfully, they are playing in y'all faces. Stop shopping at these big box stores. Stop buying stuff to look like the next person. So if you want to for real customize your character, your avatar as they say, you need to be shopping with me. I'm only producing heat. Oh, she all that talk. If you new here. Oh, she all that talk. Okay. So this is the rug I just finished. It's upside down. This is the rug I just finished. Um, I'm not playing. I should put y'all on a tripod. I'm not playing. So this is the first reveal of the rug because I had to mark it. I do the tags myself. I'm not playing. What the tag say? What the tag say? Confidential goods. I make the tags myself in house. I don't outsource nothing. Okay. What the tag say? Confidential goods. What the back say? The back say non-slip. The back say non-slip. The texture say premium quality. The texture say, oh, this is a soft ass rug, right? Oh, this is a one of a kind rug. What they say? What they say? They said bang. What they say? They say kapow. They say blim blammy. What? I'm him. And I meant that. So I am him. I am that. So if you want some heat, this is my new rug I just finished. It's 2 by 3 feet. Do you see how heavy this is? No, I can't see from the camera. Okay, listen. I made all the dust fly up from the rug. Premium rugs. Okay? No games. So I just finished this rug. Make sure this is available on my website too. His body was done by hand, and I did the background with a machine. I'm not playing. Only heat. If you're looking for heat, shop Confidential Goods. Support a small business. Support my shit. For real, for real. If you're looking for some heat, I ship priority. If you're local, pull up. I'm in Mequon, Wisconsin. That's where our shop is. You can check out all of my rugs. Let's go to my website. I'll show you the rugs that we got. All of my rugs are 10% off. This is the last day to get 10% off. And I appreciate the support because this is like my slow season. I had a market yesterday and I have one more market this coming Saturday. And then like, I'm not doing any public appearances looking ass until like spring. So if you really want to support me, shop until like March. Like that's when the markets pick up again. So I appreciate like if you want to come for yoga stuff or if you wanted me to make you a custom, let me know. Yes, thank you. Yes, it is from the Powerpuff Girls. You don't want this trash because you couldn't make anything better. That's all right. Yeah, Sharko, you're miserable. And then this is the funny thing. So if you're new here, I love seeing the people who comment miserable comments and then they make it a part of their schedule to join the live tomorrow. That is a committed hater. So I don't know. That's just calling yourself out. That's crazy. So this is my latest rug I made. Very proud of it. It's half by hand and half machine. Something that Sharko could never do. And I do host workshops. So if you want to learn how to do the things that I do, you can come see me in person because I want to show people. I want to have community and share with people how I've been making my stuff. Simple as that. I love when a hater has to out themselves. Like that's my favoriteest thing. Um, this is my, I don't know if I can show you. This is all the stuff I be making. These were some custom jeans that I embroidered. I make hoodies. These are some rugs I made in the past. This is a rug pillow. This one's still available. It says go away. And then the other side says welcome. This is an embroidery hoop I made. These are all individual knots. This is another embroidery hoop. It's the Afro. This kind of started the Afro collection that I have going on. These are the jeans. This is what I mean. My jeans will be 10% off next month. Right now, my rugs are 10% off for November. December, do not sleep. I hand bleach my jeans and then around the flames, I embroidered. There's like green and red string floss, going around it. The pockets are embroidered in red, and then the back of the pockets are embroidered in green. These pants are still available. I sold these. These are all flowers. I don't want to show too much. And I did the ankles with the flowers, okay? So we're not playing around here. It is. I know I attract because they need something to like aspire. Like I don't want to keep feeling this miserable. So that's That's just kind of where they're at. But I'll show you guys. Go to confidentialgoods.com. This is my website. Yes, yes, ma'am. Let me show you. This is my website. Let me put my stuff down. Flip my shit over. So if you're looking, this is how my booths be looking, bro. Come shop with me. I hope the volume isn't too loud. Let me check to make sure his volume isn't too loud in his headphone. That's a little loud, babe. Can you still hear? Okay. He's so cute. I do it all for my son. This is how my booth looked. I had my end of May booth. So if you want the heat from the street, you know where to find me. I sold a lot of rugs. I sold that mirror, that shoe rug, that stone on one, the flower one behind it. I still have the whale rug, the rainbow rug, and the courage rug. But I'll show you. I sold my mirror rugs this year. This is the thing. You just have to be patient with your art. I made these rugs, these mirror rugs. I had like 4 of them. And I made them all in like 2023. And I sold them this year. So just be patient with your art. I made this I need to update the website. So that's why I'm like, go to the rugs. There's some hoops I made in like 22 or 23, and I sold those too. See? And then you can scroll and see the new arrivals. If you want to join my mailing list, you can, and then you'll get the newsletter. This is my address. Come find me. I'm in the Mequon. We're in an office suite where you can pick up or drop off stuff. I do customs. And look, I made it so there's like a category of stuff to choose from. So I'm going to show you. The rugs are on sale this month. You can shop my rugs. All of these are available, but they'll say out of stock if it's out of stock. I made some evil eye like charms. Like, how do I explain it? These went over like your rear view mirror. You could put them around there. But I have coasters and those are sold out. But anyway, regardless, I made the him rug. We have a Dragon Ball Z rug. I was born in 97, so that's why I put that. I made this rug. Look at, you scroll on it, it'll show you the details. Girl was not playing. The Newport rug. Courage. This is a flower pot. Oh, you can't see it. The flower pot's back there, but 420 rug. This is 96 pom-poms. The bubby rug I was telling y'all about. This is a rainbow rug with little beads. This is a pillow. It's double-sided. It says, welcome, go away. That's hand-stitched. We're going to be making purses with the canvas behind me, but yeah. Come shop my rugs. Next month, the jeans will be on sale. So tomorrow, come on. You can kind of see the variety of the stuff that I offer. I'm trying to get it to scroll bottoms. These are all of like my jeans, not these. These are just, shorts. But I embroidered little mushrooms on them. You can't really see. Go to the website if you want to see. We got some Lee's men's jeans. I put little skeletons that I painted on them. These are jeans with flowers. I had a matching hat. Was good. I knew you outsource your products. You right. I'd be going to Goodwill and upcycling my art. And I don't know if Jay's like a hater or if he actually like supports, because you've been in here a few times. I hand bleached these jeans, so I did like one leg. That's like the front and back side of them. These jeans are hand stitched. I went around with a chain stitch. You eating your sweet potatoes? Okay. You do? Then why are you saying I'm outsourcing? These are the jeans I showed you on my screensaver. These are bleached. And then these, I hand painted all of these flowers. You can check the sizes. You just have to click on it and be like, oh. Those are the pants. Where's the size? Okay, here. It tells you the one of a kind hand painted jeans, size 15. So, and you can go back to bottoms and it'll take you back to the bottom. So like this will be my little section on sale, the denim. So check bottoms, and then I have a few jean jackets that will be on sale. This jacket, this is an X, 1X, and I stitched yarn into them. So that's like a closer up. It's yarn, and then I use floss to hold it down. So all the petals were hand stitched. You can go through. This is the back. This is a continuous strand of yarn. They are good quality. I wouldn't make something bad. Those little swirls. And then that's a little closer up. You get the little confidential at the bottom. And that's on the back of the jacket. So that's what it says. So this jacket, check that one out. And then this is another jean jacket I made. This one's a medium. It's got the flowers. This is a zoom up of the flowers. This is a mud. I think it's a mud jacket, medium. That's all my denim. And where's the artwork? Go shop the sweatshirts. These are recycled jeans. And I hand stitched the letters into the jacket, the hoodies. And the hoodies are hand tie-dyed. Coasters. I sold a lot of coasters. So this hasn't been updated as well. I know. It's coming. It's coming. I got this. I'm going to teach myself how to crochet because I'm going to be making purses that have like a crochet detail. So just stay tuned. Good job, babe.
I hate it.
Good job. These are my coasters. I yes. I don't have these anymore. So I have to update the website. Bear with me. I don't have these anymore. I don't have this anymore. I don't, yeah, okay. It should say out of stock. I have one more set of my coasters. I always sell out of my Evil Eye coasters, so I gotta update the website because I had a market yesterday. Shop my like their mouse pads. You can use them as pot holders or mouse pads. I'm gonna be making more coasters, single ones this size that you can use, and it's about the collection. So, just to make your home feel more aesthetically pleasing. We're almost out of the hoops. I was not expecting this. Somebody brought my Up in the Clouds. This is made from a recycled t-shirt. This is sold out. Please don't buy this. Although I can remake it, I'll have to find we'll have to talk, but I haven't updated my website yet. You good? Okay. I embroidered flowers. You're looking at this on a screen. This is my computer screen. But I embroidered green, 2 shades of green, 2 shades of orange, 2 shades of brown, 2 shades of red, and 2 shades of yellow to make a hot air balloon. I was not expecting to sell this at my market yesterday, but I made this like 2 or 3 years ago. So that's what I mean, like, don't give up. I only have 2 hoops left. This is crazy. I have this one. This is needle felted moth, and then I have the flower hoop, and that's it. What else? If you also want to support, we got the subscriptions. You already know. This is for stationery stuff. And then if you want to do a workshop, you'll get 10% off if you're already on the subscription. Every month, I'll send you some art. And then this one, I will send you a mystery apparel item. We make hats, sweatshirts, hoodies. How do you know my size, Ashley, if I sign up? Style Me questionnaire. You need to go here. You click this, and then you can tell me about yourself. It'll be a little questionnaire. Where do I need to send this to? You hit the next page, and then it'll ask about like your size, what's your favorite color, etc., etc. But that's how I can send you the right sizing stuff. And it's fun getting mystery boxes, but it's like this is something like I actually didn't like I wanted and I didn't realize that I wanted. That's why I say like when big boxes they play in your face. I have to be chronically online so I can see the demographic and stuff. It's always just business when I'm online. Not really, because you know I be making funny videos. But did you guys not see how Target played in all them people's faces? First of all, we're boycotting. Thank you for the like. We're boycotting Target, right? Aren't we on the same page with that? And then people waited in the cold. So they said people was lining up at like 2:30 in the morning. The store didn't open till 6. That's crazy. You waited a whole part-time shift in the cold. Did you see the goodie bags that they gave the people on Black Friday that waited in the cold? For somebody who worked retail this years ago, and just by perception, I just know how all of the Targets, when I was growing up, the layout, they never really sold the Pokemon cards or the Magic cards or the Uno card, all the little card games. They was always sitting on that wall and it never looked like they touched them. I remember this is like when I used to work at Shopco, working retail. Shopco kind of like a Target. Niggas never touched the cards. I remember they told me to dust the cards off. Like the cards were not moving. So like when Target had their goodie bags this year, this is me years ago, but relating it to now. That's why they put all them Uno cards in there. They were not moving the Uno cards. People were not buying Uno cards, so they're like, just throw them in the goodie bags. Why didn't they make a unisex mystery bag? See, my stuff is like, I tell people if you like cows and flowers, then I'm the aesthetic for you. You know, I love cows. My chair, my gaming chair, it's my crafting chair, but it's a cow chair. And a lot of my art has flowers in it. But I make unisex stuff. My husband wears my stuff. So I don't know. And then think about the chrome hearts or what was that with the vinyl flowers, the white flowers that they were just throwing on sweatshirts and pants. I was already ahead of the curve with that. But I'm being humble when I say that. I was already trying to they were not utilizing the canvas. I'm going on a rant, but I don't like when like brands they cheap out. They'll give you a little logo on the front, ain't nothing going on in the back. They give you some pants, they put the logo right here. What else is going on? You put you first of all, you brought you brought the sweats in bulk, so you got a discount on buying a bunch of sweatpants in bulk. You just took it over to your vinyl maker and used the smallest vinyl. You didn't even you couldn't have put it all over. Now brands, they kind of doing it. They not really, but like when I be making my stuff, I be like, damn, he got that shit on. Like it's on the front and the back. What was that juice? It was like a Juicy J line. Some so fat you see it from the back. I don't remember, but I take a lot of pride in the work I do. I want people to be like, damn, that's cold in the front. Hold on. And you see it in the back. Like I'll just show you. Like this is one of my hoodies right here. I only have these in small. So if you want this hoodie, I only have like 3 smalls left. I be switching out my hoodies. I have a lot of black hoodies. But this one of my hoodies is what I mean. This is a Kid Cudi line, going hard till I'm in the tomb. It's from the song Freshie. Because I always want to tell people, a lot of people are buying my buttons. It's not how you fall, it's how you get up. Those are lyrics from Hippie Sabotage from Floating Palace. That's the that's the song name. So the artist Hippie Sabotage and the song is Floating Palace if you're interested. But that's what I mean. All of my work has a meaning to it. This is a Kid Cudi line, going hard till I'm in the tomb, and it's from the song Freshie. So not only you got this cool black hoodie, it's got the font nobody else is using, and then you gotta have something on the back too. Going hard till I'm in the oh I see she put the casket on there. That's tight. You know what I mean? So I didn't just give you a logo or something on the front. I want the whole piece to be cool. You put your hood up. Now you got this back part of art shown, and I drew that. Everything you see, I drew. That rug, I already drew that. It's on the iPad, but my son's using it to watch TV right now, so I can't really show you that. But like, if you want original art, you already know. I'm also taking orders on my hats. Check it out. This is like the accessories tab. If you go on my website, these are all my earrings. These are hand embroidered earrings. I make hats and scarves and hats. I sold this hat. This one was really cute. This is how the pattern just uh unrolled out. So I was not changing colors. It was a really cool skein. Same with this one. This was like a multicolor one, but the stripes, that was really fun to do. These are some of my hats. I have my single line hats are 15 and then my double lined hats are 30. So, oh, this one's gone. I think this hat and this beanie is gone, but I can always remake them as long as I have the colors still. Um, yeah, so single, these are some of the single line ones. I want to redo this one. I have a lot of that orange. That orange is so pretty. I'm going to be making a purse though. The purse, y'all not ready for the purse. I've been saying that, but now we can sit down and we gonna get to it. Check out my earrings. You can shop them online and I can ship them to you. Otherwise, you can stop by. There's a little clearance section. So I like to thrift stuff. Some stuff I just don't want to touch. We got like a Packers zip up. Some of the clearance stuff, like I did not customize, but I'm like, hey, it's kind of a little secondhand spot you can check out. I made some of these jars. I painted on them. It's a little jumper. This is me modeling it. It's a little small for me, but it's like a one-piece jumper. Some boats, little slides, some mule. Don't they call them mules? My coasters. But sorry. There's a lot of sections to check out. I want to be like a one-stop shop for people. So you can shop my prints. These would also be included in the subscription if you wanted to sign up. And then I also have like bigger actual paintings. These are made from yarn. Y'all remember when I was working on that big painting? This is all yarn. I have more ideas planned. I'm trying to think what I should do. I have one more market coming up and I haven't gone through my coasters. You should have seen my setup. My setup, if you're not on TikTok, no, I have it on my community tab page. And it makes me happy, like when people be like, I'm taking notes about how beautiful your setup is. I take a lot of pride in my setup. Like when I do my markets, I want it to be visually appealing. You guys should have seen my early on booths. What the girlies be doing, it was too much going on. Even this year, my first market I did at a library. What's good? My first market of the year. Hey babe. My first market of the year I did at a library. I should have stuck with my table booth. So go look at like my most recent post, my last post that I did on the community tab page. I really try to update that. So if I'm not going live, y'all can still be getting updates from me with a picture post or something. You know what I mean? And that's where y'all got to see the hem rug before I even showed it today. Today was me like for real unveiling it on live. But what am I saying? I'm losing my train of thought. My booths, even earlier on this year, that was before I started to draw them out. I draw out my booths so because I make so many different things and I need them to be cohesive in my setup, and it's not too much going on. I remember the hats. I had too many hats and stuff that I brought. I was so excited. It was you're listening, my first market in the library. I made like an actual square. I didn't have just a table. I wanted it so people could walk around it. It was too much going on, and I think I made my booth back, but it was just It was too much stuff. Don't haul a whole lot of stuff. Now, let me go, like, for y'all that are just joining me, we got to go shop with me, confidentialgoods.com. This is my website. This is my booth. This is ideal for outside venues, right? I was trying to do this indoors and it did not look right. This was like my best performing booth I did. See, you can easily walk in it. I call it like the square shape. You could walk on any side, and walk out. This side I had rugs, a table of rugs. My coasters were back there. I think I had some sunglasses and some magnets sitting up there. This is my price menu. I really try to make it easy for people to check stuff out. Little jewelry rack where I had buttons, keychains, and my earrings. And then clothing was over here. So this was planned out. So, pro tip, draw out your boots. Plan your boots out. Okay. We are going to, so yeah, go to my website, Confidential Goods, if you want to shop with me. If there's something you're interested in, like my more expensive stuff like rugs, please contact me. I want my art to be attainable for people. It is exclusive because everything is made by hand. Hello. But I don't want it to be, you know, excessively. I'm pricing it at the skill level I'm at. I've been doing this for a lot of years. Pretty much time artist. But if there's something you're really interested in, I really want to get X, Y, and Z rug. It's just out of my budget right now. We can do like a payment plan or something. I will hold the rug off to the side. You put something down, I'll take the listing off my website until you pay it off, and then I can send it to you or you can pick it up. Hello. You know what I mean? So I want my art to be attainable for people. And that's also why I have my sales for the entire month. So people can plan. Because, that sucks. And like, I missed the sale. It was a flash sale. I didn't have my ducks in order, whatever the case may have been. So yeah, the rug, like if you're new here, my rug sale was the entire month. I did not wait for Black Friday. I never do that. I stopped doing that. I think after 23. 24 was the first year I started doing month sales. Whole month of November, 10% off my rugs. December, do a flip. December is going to be 10% off denim, and then January, uh 20% off my winter art. I got to see what winter art I have left over. I might have to change that. February, all of my heart stuff will be on sale. I love making heart stuff, so check out the little Valentine stuff that will be slowly trickling in. So yeah, we're talking about confidential goods, so you know who to shop with. I need to go to my Pinterest because I need to. I still use Pinterest to find specific things. I haven't I'm logged in on my phone, but I'm not logged in on my computer. What is this? Where are you gonna make me log in from, brother? Can't you log in with Facebook? Hold up, hold up. I already remember that's not the correct email then. Let's use a different email. I'm trying to log in from my computer. Will it just let me log in? Okay, now it's working. What the fuck that is? Pinterest is asking me things I don't want to do. I just want to save my board. I don't need to do all of that. Where's my board? I'm gonna show you my inspo. You know how people be having wardrobe inspo or um home decor inspo. You know what would be the fieriest thing? When people start putting like my rugs and my art in their inspo, that would be tight. How do I go to my shit? Okay, saved. Shit. I have sewing and embroidery, and it has like 373 pins. This is where we've been. This is what we've been working off of. Some of my ideas. A lot of cute stuff I've been saving. That's how we got Miss Bellum. I used this image as inspiration, and then we made a mouse pad out of that. This is the crochet thing. So if you've been waiting, how did I get in here? Did somebody pin this? When did what? How did I get on my? Oh, it's saying promote. It's using it as an ad. This is me holding my board up. That's really weird. I don't know how it found me. That's really weird. I did not add myself, but there's a lot of cute stuff on here that I'd be saving. Okay, anyway, I need the dimensions for this. This is what I've been using, a barrel bag. So that's what we're going to be drawing up today, a barrel bag. Let me just get hold on. Make sure nobody is messaging me. We're going to go eat your sweet potatoes, baby. We're going to get my tripod. I need to finish this coffee up. I didn't show you my wreath. There's too many projects going on. I finished the hem rug, and then this was like, I call them side quests. This was my side quest wreath I was working on. I made all of these pom-poms in like 2 days. I need to finish this up, and then we're gonna make my barrel purse. So this was a wreath I made. I need to glue it. Look at this. We're gonna glue it to secure it, and I need to glue the pom-poms together. This was just an idea I had baking in my mind for a wee bit. I think I'm gonna add a felt to it, but I'm also going to use this ribbon. We have like this see-through ribbon I'm gonna use and tie a little bow. So I need to decide what glue I'm gonna use. I have too much pulled up. Let's glue this first. Take my shoes off. Bear, take another bite. Did you bring them in here? All right, hang on. Eat your sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes. You want to bring them in?
Yeah.
Go bring them. And sit nicely up there, babe. I hope this glue holds. I don't know if I should use a stronger glue. I have this one, which is like a decent comparison. I always, if I can't go to Joann's or like a Michael's be overpricing this shit. I don't remember if Michael's or Hobby Lobby be having it. They changed the prices or something. When you're eating fries. This is like my preferred glue, the tacky glue. But in comparison, in a pinch, you can go to Hobby Lobby and get this extra strong formula. I just hope that this meshes well. Can we do like an overhead air duct kind of view? There we go. My generator came in handy because I needed a light. It blinks. But I needed a light last night. It was getting dark when at the market. I don't want to get my other pad. This is like my smaller pad, but clearly my project is bigger than that. And I have a way bigger mat. I don't want to get that right now. Let me see which way this needs to be because I had to keep moving and adjusting this. Where are my scissors? Where is anything? Everything's on that table back there. So I don't know if the shapes really match. I used a pizza, the cardboard pizza thing, and I cut that out and we're gonna glue over that. So that's what I mean when I take pride in saying 95% of my art is recycled art. I'm gonna take these scissors just in case. These are my newer scissors. I've been trying out using these pincer ones. Let's just go around. I'm gonna see if I can shorten this a little bit. See, I tied them. Looks fine from this side. I don't want a whole lot of white peeking through. And if it's not around where I tied it, then we can just let it go. You know, the back side doesn't really matter. People aren't going to see this side. So I'm just kind of trying to see. Why don't we do it this way? That probably would make sense. Maybe. Maybe. Pincers. My pincer scissors. Pizza. Y'all like this, or should I have a mic in? What are we thinking? What are we thinking, chat? After we glue this down, I've been using this area since my husband got a different table. This black table we've had for years, but it's been in his room. I'm like, don't get rid of it. I can use this as like kind of my drying station table. It's not a main table that I use because I'm usually at my desk. The little table over there, or my big crafting table. But it's nice. I can actually like put stuff out the way. You should have seen the way I originally got this hole. I used like a scoring kind of tool to get the circle. But I can see there's excess. It's already the decoration part's in a circle, so this part don't really matter if it's even. So hoping I can use a non-toxic glue that will still hold, because we do have E6000. And to make it look nicer, I'm gonna add probably felt around this. And then I need to figure out something I can put in the middle. I'm just about to say fuck it, because it's not gonna lay the way I need it to. Maybe I'm gonna just use newspaper, because this is about to be in the way. This mat, you heard how heavy that is. It's like I got it from the dollar store. Somebody recommended that. So shout out to them. And the trash man. I always have random stuff. I'm gonna just so I don't get glue on the table, and I don't want to grab that big old mat. I can toss this. I've used this several times. I use this for painting time with my son. So it's already taped, and I can just, retape it over the table so we don't get paint on the table. But I've used this a few times. I'm gonna get rid of it. When I'm done, I would just tape it on the inside of my craft table so it's ready to use again. Recycling parent hat. Save your stuff. So I'm gonna toss this after this project. It has served its purpose. So let's go ahead and lay this down. I saved this. It said, "You made it this far, keep going." You know, the little Dove chocolate. I need to stop hoarding things. Niggas driving close to the curb. Don't curb me. Drop it low, low. Down for me, I'm down for me. I hope you know this song. Ja Rule, Shanti, where you want me? You got me. She's rocking my hoodie. Going off the brown, sipping on the foxy. I was drunk off tequila. I don't drink. Don't curb me. Don't curb me. This like bubbled. That's good, girl. What a weird bottle. Very peculiar. And we just gonna pray a stick, y'all. It's still kind of full, so it's not like giving me a nice feed like the Eileen's or Aleen's glue I was telling y'all about earlier. That's why I prefer that bottle. Aleen's is almost gone, and I'm not trying to hurt my hands squeezing too hard. This obviously is my dominant hand, so I'm trying to use my other hand. I got a market this Saturday. I was thinking of having it ready in time, but I didn't want the glue to whatever, you know? And I was like, oh, I could finish it at the market. I'll have downtime. I was very antsy at my market yesterday. I really wanted to dance, but nobody else wanted to dance. They were playing like, holiday music. Um, so I'm like, I really needed something to do, but I was in between projects. And I feel like that's why I'd be starting like the side quest projects. What are you doing? No, no, leave it alone. Or throw it in the trash. Yeah, I didn't have a project prepped, and I didn't want to like bring a project out in the winter and have it be like kind of fragile because it's not finished. And I wouldn't have been able to properly, you know, transport it. Was good, chat. Like and subscribe. This is like a little one-off because I got activities going on Monday because I usually go live Monday through Friday, and we have this little break, right? Thank you for the like. Um, so it's a lot of family time. I'm very, very like, I will not stop saying this. I'm so grateful that that market went pretty good because now I can make the rent for December at the office. That's why it's so important to shop small, y'all. I really want this stuck down. It's going to be sticking down through the holes. What's good? Steve is here. We're going to pin if you want to shop with me. I did a side quest in like 2.5 days, you could say, and we're making a reef. I need to get the top part glued, but it's just squeezing really slow. I'm like, is this all the way up? It'd be like when you first get the dish soap bottle and they don't want to squeeze out. Low key, it helps it stay tacky. The longer the glue sits out. Which may mean less drying time. But I don't need this until Saturday. I want to make multicolored ones. I used up all of my plankton yarn. So this is like my favoriteest thing to tell people. And I'm like, I'm not sure how much y'all really are like, okay, Ashlee. But I haven't done a huge yarn haul since Joann's. That sounds ancient. I've just been really resourceful with the supplies I already have. I really want to buy yarn, but it's also I have to start buying a different brand if I shop in person, so that's kind of been a turn off for me. But to link the projects to the yarn to give you guys a real good idea. The last time I used the green in this reef was when I made plankton. I haven't done any other projects. We made plankton it's funny. Last November, December, we were working on plankton last year. I did a yarn haul because my first project of this year, 25, was the pom-pom rug. Um, so pom-poms take a lot of yarn, so we really played yarn chicken with this. I think it's still, fingers crossed, turned out good. Okay. And then the hem rug, I used all of those pinks in a lot of projects. You guys know I love pink. But to play yarn chicken and have enough to finish that huge hem rug, I can show it again for those that are just joining us. That rug is done. I've just really been trying to be resourceful with my stuff. Did I use up all that blue? I damn near did. No, I did have I made that palm tree rug. I can really stretch my yarn. I made a palm tree half frame rug. So a rug the size of a doormat, mostly blue. Because I had a huge peanut ball of yarn. And then I still had enough to do an entire yarn painting with the same blue. And I still have like some small balls of the yarn left. That's crazy. So really, it's just been, I'm going to scrape this. No. I've been trying to get this up on the edge. Oh, sit back, love. I'm enjoying my Sunday. It's chill. It was snowing. My husband shoveled the snow. And then we had to go to the bank, and then he took me to get Duncan. Very sweet man. He's watching the game right now. He went over a friend's house.
Mom, I can't hear the sound.
Hey, scoot back. Scoot. Let me see if it's trying to Bluetooth over here. Try it now. It works?
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes the computer will hook up to the iPad, or the headphones will try to hook up to the computer and the iPad. Because I'll use the headphones at night sometimes if I want to listen to music at night while I'm trying to work. I've been thinking about getting them J-Labs. I just haven't had the budget. Get them little small earbuds. Think we got. Wish I had a clamp. I will have to cut the pom-poms anyway. I just need them to make sure they're flat on the cardboard. But I try to put a little trail of glue in between there, you know. Make sure my shit ain't flipped around. Lay it flat. Hands are already getting sticky. Lay it down. Lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. You hoes, lay it down, lay it down, lay it down. You hoes, lay it down. You know that song? I sang it in a more different way. I think that was Lil Wayne and Nicki Minaj. Lay it down, lay it down. You hoes, lay it down. Good job eating your sweet potatoes. Sweetie potatoes. I do it for my dogs. I do it for my niggas. All right. I don't know about these edges, but I'm like, as long as I can kind of get the main feature, we can tuck them and push them together. We want a more tighter reef. You know, we selling reefs, not reefers. What is going on? All right, see, now this can be my drying table. Let's pray that that dries. Once that dries, I might have to use a different glue. Thank you for the likes. And we're gonna make a ribbon. Yay, Wumbo. Is there glue already on here? Don't piss me off. These are my super sharp scissors because I just got these. And I've been using these a lot on my rugs. All right, got that. Now we're going to be making a barrel bag somehow. Some way, somehow. More barrel or more bag? Looking ass. That's literally what I need to decide now. More barrel, more bag. We're making a barrel bag. Okay. I've had this idea for a very long time. I need to teach myself how to crochet. That's why I'm like, I would have just brought some yarn and been crocheting. I've had this hook. Y'all seen when I first brought this hook. I've had this hook for like 3-4 months already. So the handle is gonna be crocheted and I'm making a rug into a purse. You know the meme I'm doing. Yes. I'm making a rug into a purse. I'm actually gonna use zippers and all of that shit. Lay down. You see this piece of tape? I'm trying to scoop my scraps up so I can throw them away. I'm gonna go in my closet. My scary closet. And I'm gonna use a hoop. What did they say in these directions? I want to pick out a cute fabric, so why the fuck is this not going? Use is it this side? I want to pick out a nice lining for the fabric. Otherwise, I could use felt. We didn't click on this. Oh, you have to watch the stinky ad. There's 2 ads, y'all. My apologies. Come on. Skip. Good Lord. I'm gonna be so for real and so honest. If I go on an app and I'm trying to scroll and my finger taps the ad, I will close the entire app and go to a different app. Then I'll come back to the app I was working with. This is the little tutorial. Kind of following, but not to a T. For my back, okay, 12, I need 12 centimeters for the circle. I need to draw my circles and then I can see the actual body of the bag. But yeah, I've been getting tired. TikTok has been trying to do that to me. You first open the app, there's an ad. You try to swipe up, goes to another, it opens the link to something. I'm exiting everything off. I might even just turn my phone off because I'm getting tired of that. I'm getting tired of that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. I'm gonna use this size, probably, so I can trace it. I have a lot of hoops in there. I'm glad I brought the more hoops. Oh, here go the snow papers. Are they shoveling? Okay, we're gonna use 2 of these. Let's follow the tutorial. The tut, y'all. Let's follow the tut. The seam is 1 centimeter fabric for the outer layer. I'm probably gonna sew it all by hand. I don't know if I can get my sewing machine to do that. I want to do a different project trying to use my sewing machine, because the last time I really used my sewing machine was when I was sewing cloth diapers, just repairing them, because the stitches would come out of them. So I have plenty of felt. Is felt a good lining, or you good?
I'm okay.
Okay. Felt, I have a lot of felt. Would y'all like felt, or this is what I mean? Joann's is gone, so we don't have a fabric store anymore. Should I get something different? I got plenty of this. I have this in black, I got this in gray, and like a heathered gray. It's a little speckles. Would this be a nice lining? This is how I back my rugs. So if this was good, fire, if I put that on the inside, y'all. With that snag stuff, like I'm thinking, like, you think with me, girls. Hopefully the girls are in the chat. Or even men. I don't care. I don't genderfy stuff. I really don't be trying to do all that weird stuff. Just if you like it, you like it. Okay? Um, is this a good like fabric for the inside of a purse? Otherwise, what jean? Like jeans would be slick. I don't know. I have a lot of jeans I could upcycle and stitch. I don't know. We're trying to figure out what I should use. Okay. And then I don't know if this is 12 inches. This is sewing just a cotton bag, but obviously we're not doing that. We're making a rug. This is roughly 5. This is like 5 inches. Okay, how big is the fabric? Oh, let's get started. I missed that part. Why didn't it tell you how big the fabric was? How big is the fabric? I got the circle size. See this in a different language. Mark the 29 centimeter wide. Mark the 29 centimeter wide face will come into contact with the zipper. Because we're going to try to add a zipper. Okay, then you have to fold it. What does that mean? How big was the fabric to begin with? 29 centimeters? What does that mean? Yeah, that's good. If I were to use felt, you think? All right, so sit down, baby. I'm tracing it on here. We're going to be making it into a rug first. So I'm going to, put the sides here, and then the rest of it will be a purse that I'm just going to punch. What do they mean by 29? 21, 21. Sit back. See, this was the thing I was telling you about. I got a bigger one. 29. My thing don't even go up to that. I'm not trying to make a huge purse. This is not helpful. I'm trying to use this like as a ruler. We go off of faith and strength. Strength. Faith and strength. I gotta do a tester. So I'm like, probably it's gonna be black and white yarn I start with. Probably. I already have enough white. You know, I keep that thing on me. We got this white yarn. And I'm gonna use up these balls. This is all the same brand. I love this yarn. I don't. I'm a preface that all the time. I do not love this yarn. I almost came for somebody in the chat. Different post. Somebody was like, somebody made a post about shopping at Hobby Lobby. I love going here. And then somebody, and the creator of the post, they put, I love this yarn in their basket, and somebody commented, I love that brand. I had to hold myself. I'm like, this is not, it's just, I don't know, it's slippery. And it's like, that's what I'm able to have access to, go into these craft stores. But anyway, I'm going to take my Sharpie and we're going to pray. I'm going to grab a ruler. I actually have a longer ruler. I wish I had one of the teacher rulers. Where's my other ruler? We're going to try to make it straight. I got one of these rulers. My son already bent it, I'm pretty sure. It's got a curve in it. The pattern's going to be black and white, and I promise you, you are not ready. It's going to be black and white flowers and checkered. Okay? I need to close up my glue. Let me wipe the top. The top off. Do I got tissue in here? All right. I just need a rough idea. It always takes me a minute to see 3D things, making things from flat to 3Z. Okay? 3Z elemental P. Okay. We going off of faith and strength. Now, do I do an inside or an outside line? You good? Are you coughing? The yarn expands, so I almost want to do an inside lining outline. Make sure I'm not too far to the top. Why aren't you laying down, babe? We gonna pray. You gotta make that straight. We gonna pray with him. Don't mess up my pants. We did the inside, right? Yeah. Not too close. Let's do that again. Something like that. We're to do a 5 petal. So let me show you. Rivet and so on. You're number 7. 7's my lucky number. What is good? I hope you are doing good. You blessed. I'm glad you blessed, like for real. Okay, I had a market yesterday and it actually went really good. 1, 2. We're making a purse. 3. Somebody got a monster truck outside. How did this one look so much bigger? Something like that. We can play around with the design too. I'm not even trying to have it look perfect. I want to have it look like me. Okay, so it's going to be black and white. These are going to be black. Took like a gingerbread man. We're making a purse. I'm making a barrel purse. That's what I mean. Y'all not ready for this purse. Can I use something? I wish I had something I could trade. Because right now we're going off of faith and scrimp. It's gonna. You gotta make sure this is straight too. I don't want an abnormally long purse either. So 12 inches. I'm not gonna use these yellow lines as markers because they're not helpful. It might be a little close. I'm gonna scoot this over my starting line. Do my best to keep this straight. I'm not even measuring this. That's kind of long. Now, how long is this? 12. I literally added 2 inches. I want like a dainty one. What's good? Can y'all see that? Okay. So that just seemed long to me. I want a functional purse. Like, I love purses, but I don't like when it's not functional. Like, it needs to be mom functional. And y'all, the mothers know what I'm talking about. It's cool having like one of them little micro purses. What you about to put up in there? Your thoughts? No, I'm British. What you mean? I don't think I talk like a British person. I feel like I talk like a. Chat, y'all know when I get quiet, I'm focusing. We're gonna do something like this, and we'll just see what happens. Because they didn't really give me no guidance. This needs to fold around. That's why my brain is like, do you have to make it? If I have a 5-inch one, do I make it 5? I can't visualize that at all. No, I'm American. It needs to wrap around the circle. You know what I mean? That's like the 3 thing I'm not understanding with this design. And I don't want it too big. Is that straight? How do you get it on the ruler and then it don't look straight? Okay. Something. like that. Now, you know, people looking at these ends, this top and this bottom, they have to come together. If you can see that image on the over there, and then that's where the zipper gonna line up. So I'm gonna need to take it in. It's gonna be a lot of black and white, but I think we can make it work. I need to divide this in 3 sections. Worst case, these can become coasters, and then I can just.
Oh, look.
Why are you messing with the cord?
I'm making knots.
Making knots. Worst case, these can just become some giant coasters, and then I can resize them because they need to line up with this side of it because it's going to be wrapped. You know, I'm trying to visualize the 3D effect of this.
Mommy, look.
How big is this? 12. No, please don't mess with the cord. Don't break that because then you won't be able to charge your iPad. Put it back. Just put it under the chair. If I did it at the faux, that's still not enough. Almost like 4.5 to 8.5. How would you divide 13 inches? Is that 13? That's the 12. Is that extra 2 inches? 1, 13, 14, 15 inches? How would you divide 15 by 3? That's 7, but then what is that? If I did 4, I almost want to do halves and see what that do. If I marked it at the half and then 8.5, does that look sectioned straight? It just looks like too much up here. That's like 5 inches. And that's 4.5. Like, it's not, the math ain't mathin'. Or do I make the top sides exactly 4 and the middle side the biggest? 4. What if we did 4 and 4 and then made that side the biggest? That might even it out. Since this is like not an even number. What are you eating? Oh, juice. All right, something like that. It's gonna be the middle part, which will be, this will be like the bottom of the purse. You see how I'm trying to like visualize this in a 3D way. Bottom of the purse, and then this is gonna, these 2 rectangles are gonna be where it closes with the zipper. So walk with me. What are we doing?
I just got a piece of juice.
Okay, sit back, baby. Black. 4 of them? Black, white, black, white. How do I divide this into fourths again? This is 12. Now that was thirds, but this is one odd shape. If I did 3-inch squares, 1, 2, 3, almost. Okay, not 2.5. Let's start with just dividing this in the middle. This is so hard for my brain to like try to get this. Somewhat the middle on here. So if I did the square should line up here. 2, 3, okay. Like something like that. I'm gonna draw it like. That was not light. The sun is coming in. Sun. Okay, something like that. That looks sort of even. And down here it does not. Okay. Okay. So then this one, white. White, black. It's interesting. White, black. Black, white. Black, white. Black. White, black. There's no solid black then. What the heck? White, black. It should be white, black, black, white. That's where it was messed up. Hmm. I'm trying to see visually how this would look nice. This is gonna be like a Cartoon Network purse. It's actually gonna look really fun. What if I put goods? That would be kind of dope. Goods on the bottom. I would have to reverse it though. That might be a lot going on. Should I put goods here? This is like the bottom part of the purse. Y'all see what I'm doing? White square, a black square with a white flower. White. With a black flower? That's what I'm trying to do. Then this is like almost 6. That's too high. Fuck. Fucked up. Why it's angled? That's the problem. It's about to look so trippy. In all dimensions, it's gonna look so fucking trippy. I hate that line. It's just so hard to see because the yarn gonna expand. Just do that. I need this middle line to be defined. I have no idea what I'm trying to do at this point. This is not looking that middle. The ends will be short and the middle parts will be long. Something like that. That's what we always say. We're gonna do, since that's black, we'll start with white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black, white, black. Okay. Something like that. Mm. A little scrunch. All right. I'm gonna turn this on. Okay, so for folks to see, I'm just turning my computer off. Sweat, I'm gonna do. We've been live for like an hour. My phone's on 5%. We're gonna. I actually need to plan this out too. I want them reversed. Let me get my shirt back. My foot done fell asleep, y'all. It's gonna be all opposites. Oh gosh, my foot. I have no idea because the colors are meshing so much. This is gonna be enough black. I think it will for this project. We'll see. I'm gonna do a white flower, black, a white background, and a black flower, so they're opposites. It's gonna be a tricky bag. We tricky, man. This is punch needle. I'm coming back to the punch needle crafts. I'm gonna show y'all. It won't make sense until I put the color down, and then you'll be like, oh, because like me trying to explain this. Let me get that out. That's how the bag is gonna look. Black and white bag with flowers. So for when I was explaining that, that's the vision manifested in the real life. We're gonna have a bag like that. The top and the bottom, that's where the zipper is going to meet up with these. We're going to fold and make it a three-dimensional rug, pillow, I'm sorry, purse. These are going to be the sides of the purse. Not ready. I'm going to hand stitch this, hand punch this, and then the lining, we haven't gotten to that point yet. But it'll come together. The hardware is going to be gold. I'm going to add some pom-poms, just like a keychain. And then the handle, I'm going to need to learn how to crochet. It's going to be a flower handle that goes along with this purse. So that's all I was trying to do today. We got the, I need to charge my phone too. You've been watching TV for a little bit. This, if you can see, that's the pom-pom reef side quest I was working on. Now we're starting the purse. I will sign it off here. And for those that didn't see it at the beginning of this live, how should I? It's rolled up the wrong way. I did this. That's him. So we finished the rug. Now we're moving on to more fun projects. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to buy this rug, go to the link down below, Confidential Goods, and you can check out the rest of the art I have. If you're waiting on the purses are getting started. Dropping heat all 2025. All of the newer rugs I've made, they have a nice non-slip back to them, so you can actually use them on hardwoods. You're like, who is that? Hi, we're ending the live. I'm sorry. My phone's about to die too. You can shop the hem rug and all the rest of my rugs. I'm gonna start punch needling this probably. today. And I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.